Hey, good evening, guys. The title of this video I'm going to make tonight is, you know the scripture verse that says, the laborers are, the harvest is plentiful. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Man, that scripture alone speaks it speaks volumes. I can be honest with you right now. I am beat. I'm really tired. But the reason why I wanted to post this video is because today every Sunday I've had an opportunity to work with a lovely family and working on their property there at my church, and basically working on the property, working on doing community stuff, working on their garden, working, hay, or just checking on the chickens, etc. Just, I don't know, just different things to do as a community wise, and there's a whole lot to do. And my friend Becky Liebel shared with me some pretty interesting information that I'd like to share with you guys, and I'm not sure if how many people know this. I'm learning it as myself, because I guess many farmers know this, but a lot of people don't. And what that is a lot of farmers, a lot of farmers like to keep their animals caged in, and don't, and then society in itself, we live in a fast market society, fast paced place, where the meat is processed and everything is processed, and when we want something, we want it quick and easy and right to the point, etc., and not even take any time to search it out and what's been done. But if that in itself is not what Yahweh intended for us to eat and for us to consume, as far as the food chain is concerned and the food process that actually works. And you're probably asking, well, what do you mean? Well, let me give you a quick example or analogy, okay? Becky Liebel's cows, for example, or anybody's cows, okay? If cows are grazing on the grass or whatever, and a lot of times they will lay big old things of crap, basically poop, on the ground, and it's pretty big. Well, a lot of times, farmers, if farmers would realize this, they won't have to pick up the poop as much if they have hens or chickens that are allowed to free range and to go wherever they want to go, because what chickens will do is, hens or roosters or whatever, they will actually graze the land, and they will take their feet and just kind of dig out the worms and bugs and everything else inside the poop, and what happens is they'll break up all that poop, and what happens is that poop will become fertilizer for the grass. It will be turned into mulch and become fertilizer for the grass, so the grass becomes more healthy in nutrients, and it will get into the soil. Cows come along and eat this. Chickens come along and eat this, and I know it sounds gross, but think about it. If that stuff gets into the soil and the rain comes down, etc., naturally, then all that, the cows eat it, the chickens eat it, and actually produces protein, because the chickens get the protein, the cows get the protein, etc. That's how nature was supposed to grow itself. That's how it's supposed to work. From every animal chain works that way, and even human nature. I believe we should be doing the same thing. I've learned myself a couple things that I've learned. I've realized how to make my own granola. I can give you guys the recipe right now. It's you know what the recipe is? Basically, 1/4 cup of honey, 1/4 cup of water, boil it, get some regular oats, right? And turn the oven on 250 degrees for 40 minutes, right? And after the honey and the water settle down and they're not really hot, then you take the oats, and 2 cups of oats, mix it in there with the honey and everything, put it in the oven, let it cook sizzle or whatever, and then take it out, and after a while, after you have it out, it will become, it will start to get hard and settle, and then you will have your granola. You don't want the granola to turn black, but it will turn brown, and you have your granola. What's interesting about that, think about this, okay? Gluten-free oatmeal, sorry, not oatmeal, gluten-free granola is $6 or $7 a bag. That's really expensive. Think about this. You can make your own peanut butters. You can make your own almond butter. You can make salads. You can make just a variety of different things. Salsa, for example. Did you know that salsa is tomato, onion, jalapeno peppers, cilantro, what else? Just a mix of different things that you can buy that could probably be, most likely be under like $10, right? If you buy and get it in bulk, right? But if you buy salsa from a store, they have about this much container of salsa, and guess how much usually it turns out to be? About $5 or $6. Well, people are spending that, and even chips. You buy a bag of chips, but did you know that you can make your own tortilla chips? So different things that I'm learning in myself, and I'm learning different techniques that I think is very essential. Obviously, Beyond Organic is another thing, but if you can't have the means to have the money to buy everything from Beyond Organic, well, then there's some other substitutes as well that you could go along with it. I'm not saying that don't do Beyond Organic. There's some things that are essential to do with Beyond Organic. The reason being is because not everybody has cows, okay? Not everybody has chickens. Not everybody has grass-fed cows and animals that are raised. And that's, honestly what that is, that's society in itself. And it's a shame. It's a shame that our culture in America, that we have to be trapped, so to speak, by the systems of this world. We have to be trapped by the food that we eat. So I completely understand what Beyond Organic offers to individuals, because they're saying, hey, we've got cows that are grass-fed, we've got probiotics and enzymes that haven't left the food. We know biblically what God expects on how the food chain works and how the animals are supposed to work. And so they present that offer, and they have all these different offers and everything. And you can also check out my website, which is connected with Beyond Organic. But that's not the point here. I mean, it is to some degree, but it's still, the fact of the matter is, we've got to make these small steps. And believe it or not, there's certain, you can get things in bulk and go for a week. My friend Robbie right now, I just want to brag on him a bit, but my friend Robbie spends $20 a week on vegetables. He doesn't eat meat. And how many people out there are vegetarians and who are not eating all this other stuff? It's very hard, and it is a sacrifice. And that's why I said why I wanted to bring this to your attention again, because today was a hard work. I mean, you have to go out there and you have to till the garden, right? You got to get the cow manure, you got to get the chicken, you got to dig up the dirt, you got to dig up the leaves. But you know what? That's how God intended us to do. To us to plow the field, us to grow our own crops, to raise animals, to do these different things and not be dependent upon the world system. I mean, it's so much coming clear to me now that for myself, I'm ecstatic. Even though my body is physically tired, I know that this is going to produce a harvest in my life, and it could be produced a harvest in your life if you take the initiative to do so, but it will take a sacrifice. Same thing in your spiritual life as well. If you want to have a closer relationship with the Lord, what are you willing to sacrifice in your own life to lay down before the Lord to bring it to pass? If you want to eat healthy, if you do not want to consistently go to the doctor all the time, what sacrifice are you willing to take? Because the world will continually stay dark, and the doctors will continually give you prescriptions that will never cure the problem. Am I saying that eating healthy and organic is going to cure the problem? No, because it takes a while, okay? It takes, over time, your body has to become accustomed to the healthy, nutritious food that you need to eat. So, taking the proper steps, some people, even myself, putting myself out there, some people, even myself for a while, didn't even take the first step. Making the first step to cook something for yourself. And wow, when I even took the step of making my own granola, I thought to myself, you know what? Wow, this is not that difficult. This is really not that hard. And I really do not have to spend an arm and a leg to do so. And the governmental financial system, they know that. They know that people are not wanting to fix for themselves, so they jack up the prices with food and industry and everything else. You control what you want to happen in your life and in your stomach with God's help. Ask the Father, what do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? How should I live? And what nutrients do you want me to put inside my body? Thank you guys for this time. And I pray that each and every time that I post these videos, they may not be perfect every single time, but I pray that it will speak to you in some way and get you to think outside of a box. My life has always been inside of a box too. So I'm learning from other individuals as well how to eat healthy, how to come outside of myself and see the bigger picture. May you guys be blessed, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And as always, I'll have my web address at the bottom of the screen, and feel free to contact me. Also, my cell phone number, I can give it to you through email. I won't post it on YouTube, obviously, but I can just get a hold of me through Facebook or whatever, and we could talk on the phone, and I'd love to share more insights and more information, more recipes as I come up with different things. And just feel free to ask me anything. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell you that. Honestly, I'm going to tell you I don't know the answer, but I'll take the initiative to look it up. So thank you guys, and have a great night, okay? Bye.